Welcome back to playing every golf course in Essex, and today this is episode 47 and we're doing something a little different. The first par 3 course of the series, Ingrebourne Mini Links. Now, before we got started with the golf, you know the drill. We had to try the breakfast, and because I didn't go for the fry up last time I was here, I was urged to put that right this time round, and I'm very glad I did. Honestly, it didn't disappoint. Every part of it was great, and even when the tomatoes good, you know you're onto a winner. Now back to the golf. The Mini Links here at Ingrebourne, we situated over on the driving range side of the club, and it's a 9-hole par 3 course that doesn't even reach 900 yards on the scorecard. But don't be fooled, this place regularly hosts par 3 competitions, including the Essex par 3 championship, so we knew we were in for a proper test. Each hole has its own mat with tees already in place, although if you are a left-hander you might need to bring your own tee, but still it gives you something really solid to hit from. The longest hole here is around 125 yards and the shortest about 60, and this course is all about sharpening up those short game skills. The Mini Links benefits from full irrigation here and excellent drainage, meaning it's playable pretty much all year round, and while it might not get the same attention as the championship course, the overall maintenance was still very solid. That said, this little par 3 can absolutely make good players look silly. The greens are tiny, and suddenly a 100 to 125 yard shot feels like you're firing at a postage stamp. The key to scoring well out here is distance control. So look, I'll be honest, I didn't quite have on the day. Plenty of pins hunted and the ball striking felt really good, but too many greens missed for being just a bit long or just a bit short. And with the greens this small, there are loads of subtle breaks and slopes that feel very similar to the main course here. Look, honestly, if you're hitting more than 4 greens in regulation here, you are doing very well. But it has to be said, I had an absolute blast playing this course. Look, I could happily spend an entire day looping this course. And while I don't actually know if you're only meant to play it once, I can't see why you wouldn't want to go around 2 or 3 times at a time. Look, hopefully I don't get myself in trouble for saying that, but look, cost-wise here, I think it's brilliant value. You've got £8 for juniors, £12 to £15 for adults, and there's a senior rate as well between 10 and 12 quid. I think that's decent value and a good way of spending a couple of hours on the golf course. And when I say a couple of hours, I probably meant play it maybe 2 or 3 times, because you could do this loop of 9 in probably an hour or even less. That's how quick and how efficient this place can be for you. On the day, look, me and my old man, we shared a few clubs in a pencil bag and casually walked our way around, and that's exactly what this place is about. It's perfect for experienced players sharpening up their short game, beginners getting into golf, and especially kids as well. With proper pitch and putt courses becoming a bit harder to find, this for me is absolutely ideal. There was definitely no course record set by me on the day, more bogeys than pars unfortunately, but do keep an eye out for a YouTube video where me and my dad take on our first ever scramble to see if we can par the course. And that is episode 47 done, our first par 3 of the series. But look, let me know in the comments if you've played Ingrebourne Mini Links before. And also, as always, where should I head next as I continue to play every golf course in Essex? I'll see you soon.